A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to In the Streets with Big Stone. Welcome to your forum, the People's Forum. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about a video that I saw going viral on the internet. We're talking about a woman police, a Jamaican police officer. I think she was about the rank of a sergeant. And the video starts, ladies and gentlemen, of her like she was reporting for duty. And she was talking to herself at one time where she said that, boy, I don't even have time. I just walking through the doors and you start taking set on me. And then she started to go on and on and on until she became very, very irate. Till she started to throw stuff on the ground and stamping her foot, and she was just carrying on and on and on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there are two sides to every story. Oh, they say three sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's first address the fact of how this woman sergeant behaved. Ladies and gentlemen, she was trained for at least 7 months at the police academy. She was trained to use her discretion. She was trained to be disciplined. She was trained to be orderly. And yet still, she carries on in such a manner that the commissioner is looking into this case. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's also another side to this story. Let's go back into this. Look at the fact that you come to work every morning, and every morning or evening or afternoon when you report for your duty, you have some superior officer who just take a set on you. You know, when somebody just see you and possibly don't like you for whatever reason, they just take a set on you. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, Big Stone, but she's a trained person. She should know how to conduct herself under pressure. But let me tell you this. You see, when you're working on a job, and especially a job as a police officer, there's a lot of stress on this job. Remember, you're going out there and you're facing bullets left, right, and center. You have a crime rate that is way in the ceilings. 928 people. There's something to be stressful about. So when you have a job that the pay is not so good either, and sometimes the respect that you get from some of your fellow citizens is not good either, then that leads you to behave in a very irate manner if you're pushed over the edge. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of people are going to say, but Big Stone, she's a trained person. You can't tell me nothing. She shouldn't behave so. She shouldn't do this. She shouldn't do that. She shouldn't know. And everything. No one ever said that. And I'm not taking up for her, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm just saying this. Let's weigh the consequences there. Let's weigh the sides to the story. Now, you have some people, once you give them a little power of authority, a little power of supervision, a little power of being in control, you know what they do with power, ladies and gentlemen? They try to sink you in the ground. Yes, they do. You have a lot of people that just try to sink you in the ground. Because if you listen to this police sergeant, she was rampant and she was saying stuff like that. Boy, me just come to work and you just take set upon me. As soon as me walk through the door, you just take set upon me. Imagine me have the little food and me can't even eat the food because you just take set upon me. And what me do you? Me go call the commissioner Quilo and tell Quilo, say if it take you off of me, how you take set upon me for? What me do? You take set upon me. Me no do nothing. And you just take set upon me. What you take set upon me for? You know? And ladies and gentlemen, if you're in a stressful job, you know, things not working the way it's supposed to be, it's the last thing you want when you go to work, for somebody to exercise their power of authority over you. I'm not condoning what this young officer did, this sergeant. You know what I mean? I'm saying that she should have absorbed her training. You know what I mean? But we are not made up the same way, ladies and gentlemen. We are not made up the same way. And what I must say, and I'm saying this to the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Commissioner Coelho, you got a lot of work to do. Yes, you have a lot of work to do in building the morale of the officer. And I'm serious. When you have lost hope in a job, when you have lost morals in a job, when you have lost respect in a job, then these are some of the things that will happen to you. Now, Jamaica, you know the crime rate for the last 5 years, and I could go further than that. Over 1,000 people have lost their life in this country. The guns that are barking in the streets, ladies and gentlemen, and a little pia pia gun, and a pia 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 gun, and some serious gun out there fire. AK-47, M16, AR-15, you know what I mean, 9mm, Glock 40. You know, these are some serious guns, ladies and gentlemen, that can do some serious damage. You saw what happened in Clarendon. 6 people were shot, 5 dead. This is a serious, serious, serious job. And I must commend every police officer that goes out there every single day and risks their life for this country. I salute you. We know we have quite a few bad ones that tarnish the force for the good ones. But we cannot, as a race of people, we cannot, as a country, just start to bash the police and do this to the police. Because guess what? When push comes to shove and you really need help, guess who you call? You call the police. And guess what? They're sworn to protect and serve. So it's kind of funny, and it's kind of an irony that a situation like this happened where this police officer lost it, and you can clearly see that she have had enough. She's fed up and she cannot take it any longer. Trust me. And I'm saying, sub officers, people who are in charge, use your discretion. You know, learn how to speak to your insubordinate, learn how to speak with your officers who are in a lesser rank than you. Build up their ego, build up their morals, treat them with respect. And guess what? If you treat somebody with respect, me guarantee you're not get no disrespect out of that person there. Yeah, man, a serious thing, and it goes with everybody. It goes with everyday life. If you go to the street and you step on somebody and you say you're sorry, it's only a madman. And we can say that again, only a madman are going to retaliate and say, hey boy, a gay girl, will you step on me for, hey, poof, 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 I want to hurt you. Very, very few people are like that. The police force is a very, very important job. We need our police officer. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying, don't come down too hard on this police sergeant. We don't know what she's going through. We don't know what her circumstances are. Yes, she should know better. But guess what? Give and take. Let's hear how the story unfolds later on, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. And if you can say good morning to an officer, or how you doing to a policeman or a soldier, say that. Help them to make your life a better life. Help the police to make your country a safer country. A Big Stone says so. I salute all the men and women of our police department. Yes, I am.